we will be doing training. On Wednesdays, we'll be doing training. Yes. So welcome everybody. Allow me to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are joining us from. Yes. Can we share the link? Can we invite our members to join us? Can we invite our members to join us? Yes, it's a training. It's a training like I'm saying on Wednesdays we'll be having training. Yes, in the morning and in the evening. Unfortunately, in the morning we couldn't because of other circumstances. But this evening we are live. So make sure that you are not alone here. You are not attending alone. It's a training. Yes. Good morning, guys. Good evening. Good afternoon, depending on where you are joining us from. This is Coach Mopiwa joining you from Johannesburg. Yes, Johannesburg in South Africa. So can we come with our team members? Can we invite our team members? Yes, because we are going to handle a couple of things in terms of trading. Yes, in terms of trading, our robotic trade settings. That's what we are going to base our training this evening at. Okay. Yes. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can I have one? Kindly give me one in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. Yes, give me something to show that you're able to hear me, because we are currently live. We are currently live. So if you can hear me, if you can see me, yeah, give me something. Give me something. Yes, give me something to indicate that you are able to hear me. You are able to hear me. Okay. They said I'm very loud and clear. I'm very loud and clear. Okay. So we're not gonna waste much time. I'm not gonna take much time to wait, because it's already 10 past 8. Yes, 10 past 8, and that is 10 past 9 in East Africa. Okay, so we are going to get started. We are going to get started. I wish if you could invite your team members so that we get started together. Yes, we get started together. So let me see who is joining us this evening. Who is joining us this evening? I just want to make sure that I've got backup in case anything happens. Yes, I have to make sure that I've got backup in case something happens. So yes, I need to have some backup. I need to have some backup. So I'm gonna have some co-hosts that are going to join me this evening. All right. Okay. So I think I'll just give a few more minutes. A few more minutes, then we are going to get started. A few more minutes, then we are going to get started. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. So all the leaders that are joining us this evening, welcome, welcome, and thank you for joining us. 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 Yes, yes, yes. So it's a training, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be doing on our amazing Royal Q robot in terms of trade settings. Okay. So tonight we'll be doing a setting on the bull run strategy. We have to make sure that we are able to set our trades, okay, or our signals accordingly. So I will be doing the bull run strategy. Remember, we are also doing the super bull run? Yes. We do have two different strategies. But one thing for sure that I needed to put across is that Royal Q is an amazing robot. Royal Q is an amazing robot. Yes. and it is an amazing system. It is an amazing system. So yes, indeed, it's an amazing system, but we also need a strategy. Yes, we needed to have a strategy. We can be connected to an amazing system, but if we don't have a strategy, an approach to the system, then the system is not going to give us what it is intended to give. So one of the strategies as crypto ambassadors that we always use is that we make sure that we are on top of everything. So we come up with different strategies that we see that they are able to help us in different trade settings. Okay, so make sure that you are familiar with these settings. Okay, and you follow the settings. They are going to help you. They will definitely help you. Okay, so when we are doing a training, I'm expecting that we should have a book, we should have a pen to write, because it's a training. Take this seriously. It's gonna help you on your journey of becoming a robotic trader with Royal Q. Remember, Royal Q does not train us. Royal Q does not train us. This is crypto ambassadors. Okay, so you need to take your business seriously. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. Can I see those that have joined the business, that are in the business only for 2 weeks? Those that are joining the business, they are only in the business for 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks and below. 2 weeks and below. Can I see? If you are here, your robot is 2 weeks old. 2 weeks old. 3 weeks? No. 3 weeks, you have attended a couple of trainings. Yes, but 2 weeks. 2 weeks and below. If you are here, your robot is 2 weeks and below. Can you give me one in the chat? Can you give me one in the chat? If you are here and your robot is 2 weeks and below, I just want to confirm something. I just want to confirm something. Yes. If you are here and your robot is 2 weeks old and below, yes, I just want to confirm something. Okay. All right. I see a couple of business team members. Business team members. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for indicating. Okay. Let me also join with my other gadget here, where I'll be sharing screen. Let me join so that we get into our training. Okay. So those that are joining us, that are still new in the business, please give your attention. Yes, we really need you to give attention, because instead of you going to YouTube and having all this, you can learn here. You can learn here with us. Okay. So please make sure that you give proper attention. Sure, I'm gonna share my screen. Then we're gonna go into our robotic trade settings. Okay. So let's go. Let's go. Let me allow this gadget to share screen. Okay. All right. I'm sharing screen. I'm sharing screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, give me one. If you can see my screen, give me one in the chat. If you can see my screen, give me one in the chat. If you can see my screen, give me one in the chat. If you can see my screen, give me one in the chat. Okay. All right. So let me go to, I need it. Okay. I need the signal group where we are going to get signals so that we are able to use them. Okay, let me go to the announcement group. Okay. All right. So if you are able to see my screen, what you are seeing here, this is what we call a signal. Okay, if you are new in the business, this is what we call a signal. All right, when we say crypto ambassadors do provide signals, this is what we mean when we say a signal. A signal is supposed to have the name of the coin, okay, the name of the coin that you are going to set it up, the coin that you are going to trade. Okay, so it comprises of the name of the signal, and it also have what we call the take profit. But in our Royal Q robot, it is more than this. Yeah, it is called whole position take profit ratio. Okay, we're gonna go together there, but I just want you to know that this is what normally comprises of the signal. The most important part, you need to know the name of the coin so that you are able to set it in your robot. Mind you, a signal can be given, or a pair can be given, only to find out that probably it is not in the exchange that is connected to your Royal Q robot. What I'm simply saying is there are other coins that we are trading in Royal Q. They are not available in other exchanges. What do I mean? If we come here to my Royal Q robot, okay? If we come here to my Royal Q robot, you are going to discover that here on top, there are exchanges that Royal Q is working with or trading in. When you tap there, you are going to see these exchanges. Okay, you can see we do have Binance, HTX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKX, and KuCoin. All right, so there are other coins that are available in Binance. They are not available in KuCoin. Okay, you need to understand that. So sometimes a signal can be given only to find out that the exchange that is connected to your Royal Q robot does not have that pair. So don't think that your Royal Q robot probably is crippled. No, it's not like that. The only thing is that the pair is not available in the exchange that you are subscribing to. Can we please help Robina? Can we please help Robina? He says she cannot hear anything. Can we type in the chat how she can connect her mic? Yes. Can we help Robina so that she is part of us? Please just guide her in the chat so that she is able to connect. Probably, I think her mic is not connected. So I was saying a pair can be available here, not here. Okay? Yes. So that's what I meant. So you're going to discover that some of the coins, they are here, but here they are not available. So when a signal is given, you need to check, you need to find out, is the pair available in your exchange? If it's not available, you wait for the next signal. Okay, let's come back here to our signals. So this is a recent signal. Yes, this signal that we are seeing here, this is the name of the pair, which is called STRK stroke USDT. So we want to use this as an example in setting. Remember, we are compounding, okay? We are compounding using the bull run strategy. So let's go. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you are ready, give me yes in the chat. If you are ready, give me yes in the chat. Give me yes in the chat. Give me yes in the chat. If you are ready, give me yes in the chat. If you are ready, give me yes in the chat. I'm going to open my Royal Q robot. Then we're going to go and do the setting together. We are going to compound. We are going to compound. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just use an example of a different capital. Okay? We're not going to do all the capitals, but I just want you to see how do you put in all these figures that are here when a signal is like this. How do you set it up? Okay? Now, let's go together because I have seen the confirmation that everybody is ready. Now, when you come to your Royal Q robot, this is the home page. Okay, this is the home page of your Royal Q robot. Okay, I'm not going to do features that are on Royal Q robot, no, but I just want you to know to use some of the very important feature, especially when you are selecting a coin to trade. Yes, Robina, are you sorted? Robina, are you sorted? If you are sorted, please indicate in the chat. If you can hear me, Robina, now, please indicate in the chat. Please indicate, because we don't want to leave you behind. You are one of us, okay? Robina can still not hear us. Whoa, oh. Robina, can you please read the messages in the chat? People are trying to help you so that you can connect your microphone. Please read the messages in the chat. Read the messages in the chat. I have seen people trying to help you, okay? So I was saying, when you come here on the home page, you needed to make sure that you are familiar with this button and this button, as well as this button is very important. Okay, so this button here, the plus button, sometimes Royal Q will add new coins to the home page, okay, or to the exchange that you are trading. Okay, so for you to add those new coins, you just need to tap on the plus sign, because sometimes you're gonna scroll here and discover that the coin that you are looking for is not available, yet it is added, but you did not add it to your list. So whenever new pairs are added, you just need to come here on the plus sign so that you add all the new pairs. So when you tap on the plus sign, you are going to come on this page. Okay, when you come on this page, make sure that this area is highlighted. You should highlight spot. You should tap on spot, not option, not features, but you should tap on spot. So when you tap here, okay, it should be under spot. Now on the bottom here, you are going to see all. Okay, all the new pairs that are added. When you tap on all, they are going to be marked, all of them. Okay, they are going to be marked. So when you tap on all, it is going to highlight. Mine is failing to highlight because there is no new pair that I need to add. So when I tap on all, it does not highlight, it does not mark anything. Okay, but if there is a new pair, when you tap on all, it's going to mark. You're going to see that it has marked. Then after that, then you just need to tap add. There is add here. Okay, after tapping here, then you click add. Then all the new pairs that you did not add, they will be added. Okay, so that one is sorted. Now the second thing that I want you to give focus on is this search button over here. This search button over here, when a signal has been given, probably the coin that you're looking for is down here, down here, down here. So instead of you scrolling, you just need to tap on this search button. Then you're gonna type the name of the coin or the pair that you are wanting to set it up. So make sure that you are familiar with this search button. So let's type in the name of the coin that we want to set all together. What is the name of the coin? If you remember, what is the name of the signal? If you remember what is the name of the signal, please type it in the chat. What is the name of the signal that we want to set? What is the name of the signal that we want to set? Can I have it in the chat? Can I have it in the chat? What is the name of the signal we want to set? What is the name of the signal we want to set? What is the name of the signal we want to set? Aha. Now I'm exposing the screen to you so that you can see it. Yes. Yes, this is the signal that we want to set. Okay? STRK. STRK. All right, so let's go and search for this coin and then we set it up. We set it up. So we are using the search button here. Okay? Yes, we are using the search button here. Search button here. Yeah. Is it STRK? Am I correct? STRK? Yes, this one here. Yeah, can you see? They have appeared, all that are starting with S, they have appeared. But we are looking for this one here. This is the coin that we want to set. So this is the pair. The name is STRK and the currency is USDT. We need to know the difference. This USDT, it is the currency that we are using to trade this coin on this side. That's why our money in Binance needed to be in the form of USDT. Okay, so USDT is a currency we are using to trade the coin. I hope that is clear. So this is the name of the coin here. Over here, this is the name of the coin. All right. So I want you to hold it here. I want you to hold it here. Now, I want us to come on the home page again. Come here on the home page with me. When you come here on the home page, there is the word mine here. Can you see the word mine here? Where you tap when you want to log out of your Royal Key robot. Mine. When you tap on this mine here, there is this part that you need to be familiar with. Okay? So when you tap on mine, then you're going to come on this page where you exit. But now, here, I want you to look at this area called My Strategy Setting. Okay? My Strategy Setting. What are you doing here on My Strategy Setting? I want you to set a strategy. Then you are going to save under here. Whenever you are picking a coin to trade, you don't need to start from scratch. You just need to open the coin. Then you pick this strategy that you saved here. Then you apply it in that particular trade. Then you don't waste more time. Okay? Are we together? If you are following, give me one in the chat. If you are following, give me one in the chat. Why are we coming to my strategy setting? Why are we coming to my strategy setting? Because we want to set a strategy and we want to save it. Every time a signal is given, then we just need to come and pick that strategy so that we don't start from scratch to set the coin. Are we together? So we are coming here to set that. So we're going to tap on my strategy setting over here. Okay, everyone has got this. When you tap on mine section, when you tap on here, then you're going to land on this area. Okay, let's go. Then I'm tapping on my strategy setting. Okay, so on my strategy here, I do have a couple of settings. Okay, I do have 3 of them, but I want to remove all of them. Then we start together from scratch. So I am deleting all of these strategies. I am deleting all of them. Okay, I'm deleting all of them. So I don't have any strategy. Okay, I don't have any strategy. Can you see my page is blank? I don't have any strategy. I have deleted all my strategy. So it will be looking like this. When you don't have any strategy served, it will be looking like this. That's why it says add it now. Okay, so let's add a strategy. Don't forget we do have a signal, STRK. We are going to set that. But now let's set the strategy first, and then we're going to come and pick STRK and apply it in this strategy. Let's go together. I'm tapping on add it now. If you are having a strategy already, you can tap the plus button to add a second one or a third one or a fourth one, depending on how many strategies you have saved already on this page. Okay, so I'm gonna tap on add it now. When you tap there, RoyalQ is gonna give you this passage, okay, or this page. RoyalQ will give you this page. All right, can you see it is having the settings? All right, so here, can you see here? Where is my cursor? Here, there is the word remark. Okay, so here you can name the name of your strategy. For example, I want to say this is $100 bull run strategy. Okay, I can say 100. Okay, $100 dollars. Okay, $100 bull run strategy. Yes, bull run strategy. I can name it like this. Okay, so this is my $100 bull run strategy. The next one, I can give it maybe $200 bull run strategy. I am calling this name because I want to trade this coin with $100. Okay, every coin or every signal that I want to use $100 to trade, I will be applying this strategy. Okay, so here on the option, then you put your, okay, on the remark, you put there. Okay, so you can see our AI margin call is already there. Okay, we do have margin call limit. When it comes to default settings of RoyalQ, normally it's 7 margin calls here. But our bull run strategy uses 5 margin calls. So we are going to edit the 7 and put 5. Okay, our bull run strategy, it is normally 5 margin calls. Our take profit, it is always 3%, but when we set it up, we normally put 3.01. Okay, 3.01. Sometimes we normally put 3.1. Okay, but we're gonna check in our signal what is the take profit, how much is the take profit. So let me just put here. Okay, let me just put here. Then let's set our whole position take profit callback. Okay, our whole position take profit callback. Maybe let's refer to the signal. Maybe someone is saying, where are you taking those? Where are you taking those? Okay, so here it is. This is the signal that we want to set, though we did not pick the coin yet, but these are the settings we are putting in. Can you see there? The 3.01 that I was putting, that's our whole position take profit ratio. In the signal, it is referred as TP, take profit in short. Okay, take profit in short. But in RoyalQ, it is whole position take profit ratio. Are we together? Then we do have what we call whole position take profit callback in RoyalQ. Here it is referred as TP callback. Okay, it is referred as TP callback. And also we do have a drop. I'm gonna come and explain this, but I wanted you to see where am I taking these numbers? Where are they coming from? All right, now let's go and put in our take profit callback, which is referred as whole position take profit callback in RoyalQ. Okay, so this is our whole position take profit callback right here. It is 0.01. Okay, then we do have callback, buy-in callback. It's not indicated in the signal, but what you put here on the buy-in, it should be also 0.01, or you can put 0.1. Okay, but put 0.01 because we don't want the robot to take long to buy. I'm gonna explain what is a buy-in callback so that you understand why are we putting this figure here. Okay, then here we do have subposition take profit callback. Okay, this one also normally it is in the same figures with the first one, which is this one here. Can you see what we put here? Okay, what we put here, we also going to put here. Okay, this one and this one, they are brother and sister. They work together. I'm gonna explain how do they work. This one here and this one here, they are brother and sister. Okay, so we are going to put 0.01 here as well. Here, we're gonna put 0.01 there. Now, after that, make sure that you change your cycle to one shot. What is the strategy period here? What is the strategy period there? You just need to tap on cycle. It's going to change to one shot. Can you see it has changed to one shot? So this is done. This is done. What is remaining is the margin call drop, which is under margin configuration. This one here in our trade, in our signal. This one here. Can you see this guy called drop? Yes, a drop of 4%. Where do we allocate this drop? Where? So this is the engine of the robot. This is the engine of the robot. So we're gonna come here and then we tap on margin configuration so that we configure whatever we have put here. We want to configure it. Margin configuration. How do we configure the margin calls? Remember, we do have 5 margin calls. So how do we want the robot to buy these 5 margin calls? That's what we call margin configuration. That's why I'm saying this is the engine of the robot. Then we're gonna tap on margin configuration. Can you see it is coming with default settings? Default settings, yes. So we want to change this. It should suit our setting, including our budget, how much money we want to put in this particular trade. So our drop in the signal, it says 4%. Do you remember? Our drop in the signal is 4%. Do you remember? Do you agree with me? You agree with me? Is it 4%? If it is yes, please give me yes. Is it 4%? I just want to check if you are following. Is it 4% our drop? Is it 4%? Okay, all right, yes. So how do we allocate the 4%? Okay, that 4% is meant for what? It is meant for this section, which is called margin call drop. But there is just written drop. Okay, it is just written drop. So where do you put it? You put it under margin call drop. Now, how do you allocate the 4% to these 5 margin calls? Remember, there's first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now we do have 4%. How do we allocate this? So how many margin calls do we have? How many margin call limit do we have? If you are following, how many margin calls do we have? Or how many margin call limit do we have? How many margin call limit do we have? Let me come back here. How many margin call limit do we have? How many margin call limit do we have? Let me come back here so that someone can see what am I asking about. How many margin call limit do we have? How many margin call limit do we have? How many? How many margin call limit? How many margin calls? How many margin calls? How many margin calls? How many margin calls? Thank you. 5. Now, for us to allocate the 4% margin call drop, so we normally use this formula. Okay, whether it is 15%, whether it is 10%, whether it is 20%, according to what is given in the signal. The formula is the same. What is the formula? For you to allocate the drop, you just need to say drop percent, okay? Drop percent divide by margin call limit, okay? Please stop asking me to record. This session is already live, okay? This session is already live on YouTube, so stop asking me to record. It's already live. It's already live. Okay, so I was saying you just needed to say drop divide by margin call limit for you to find how much should you allocate on every drop. So it is a drop divided by margin call limit. Now the question is, how much is our drop? Give me an answer in the chat. How much is our drop? 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 Nobody is giving me an answer. Okay, Rosetta is giving me an answer. Rachel is giving me an answer. Zoom is giving me an answer. Okay, Ismail is giving me an answer. Okay, Esther is giving me an answer. Okay, Prince is giving me an answer. All right, so iPhone is giving me an answer. Our drop is 4%. Okay, our drop is 4%. So we are going to take 4, we divide by 5. Okay, we divide by 5. Do we need to go to calculator? Okay, who can calculate for us? 4 divided by 5. How much? What is the answer? 4% divided by 5, which is margin call limit. How much is the percentage drop per layer? How much is the percentage drop per layer? How much is the percentage drop per layer? Some they are saying 1.25, some they are saying 0.8. I see a couple of 0.8. Hey. Which one is correct? Which one is, someone will give me 1.25. Where are you getting? Somebody says 0.008. Oh. Let's visit the calculator together. Let's visit the calculator together here. All right, let's visit the calculator together. Yes, we do have the calculator here. Where is my calculator? Where is my calculator? It should be somewhere here. Okay, let's visit the calculator and then we calculate, because some they are giving us wrong answers. It's easy. We do have the calculator. So let's make use of the calculator and make our life easy. Yes, and make our life easy. Where's my calculator now? Okay, it's on this side. So we're gonna come here. We make use of the calculator. It's 4%. Okay, it's 4% divided by 5. Okay, divided by 5. 4 divided by 5 is 0.8. So 0.8, those who said 0.8, congratulations, you are right. Okay, Isaac, just take a seat. You are new, of course. You are new, but just take a seat. We are learning here. So it's 0.8. Okay, let's go and put in our 0.8. According to the signal, we're gonna tap on margin configuration. We edit all these numbers: 0.8, 0.8. Okay, everywhere we put 0.8, 0.8. Okay, 0.8. And here 0.8. There we go. 0.8 here also. Okay, 0.8. So this is the margin call drop. We are done with it. The margin call drop is set. Now, remember our strategy, it is called the bull run strategy, and we're using $100 as capital. $100 as capital. This is our capital here. This is where we set our capital. How much money we are exposing to the trade. Okay? So we are using $100 in our setting. So we are saying bull run strategy, but compounding. Now, we do have $100. What do we do first? We are going to take $100, which is our capital. We divide by 5, which is number of margin call limit. Okay? Why are we dividing $100 by 5? Why are we dividing? We want to get our first buy-in amount. We want to get our first buy-in amount. Yes, we want to get our first buy-in amount. Someone is saying, what is that? This is our first buy-in amount. Yes, this one here. Okay, this one here, it is the money we are instructing the robot to use whenever it's making a purchase. Every time it goes to the market to buy, for the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, how much money it should take. So we call that first buy-in amount. So we are dividing our capital, $100 divided by 5, this one here, so that we get our first buy-in amount. Remember, we are doing what we call wallet management. So $100 divided by 5, how much is it? What is our first buy-in amount? What is our first buy-in amount? 100 divided by 5. 100 divided by 5. Can I get some answers in the chat? Answers in the chat. Answers in the chat. Answers in the chat. 100 divided by 5. How much is our first buy-in amount? 20. Thank you so much. So we are going to put here 20. Okay. So 20 is allocated here. So it means $100 minus 20. How much is left? How much is left? How much is left? Because when the robot buys for the first time with $20, this $20 is not included. This first buy is not included in these 5. Meaning to say, if the robot is going to buy, it is going to buy 6 times. These 5 plus 1, which is the first buy. So how much is left? 100 minus 20, how much is left? $80. Now, the $80 is the capital that is going to be used to buy margin calls. These 5 now. These 5 now. Now, how do we allocate the $80 to the 5 margin calls? Yes. If we're gonna put the $20 here, if we continue using this $20 here, is it going to be enough for 5 margin calls? Give me an answer in the chat. If we use $20, if we continue, when the robot buys for the first time with 20, and then we allow to continue buying again with 20, is it going to be enough for 5 margin calls? Is it going to be enough for 5 margin calls? No, it's not going to be enough. So what do? We are going to edit. When the robot buys for the first time, remember, let me put here that 20 so that you are able to see. We are putting our first buying amount 20. So when the robot makes the first purchase with $20, you need to come here now and edit. Now we are remaining with 80. How do we allocate this 80 to 5 margin calls? Now we are doing wallet management. Wallet management. Yes. If the robot, I'm asking you a question. If the robot is going to use $15 as first buy-in amount here, is it going to put all the $80 in the market? I want an answer in the chat. If the robot is going to use $15, is it going to take all the $80 to buy 5 margin calls without any remainder? Somebody says yes. 15 times 5. 15 times 5. 15 times 5. 15 times 5 is how much? Yes, there is 5 that is going to remain. So we want all of it in the market. How do we do? Okay, so you are going to discover if we use $16, if we use $16 as first buying amount, is the robot going to put the $80 in the market, all of it? If the robot is going to use $16 as first buying amount, is it going to put the $80 in the market? Is it going to put the $80 in the market? Let's come here. Let's come here. We do have a calculator. We do have a calculator. Yes, let's use our calculator. Let's use our calculator. We are remaining with $80 as capital for the 5 margin calls. If the robot going to use $16, if the robot is going to use $16, how many times is going to buy without leaving any cent? How many times is it going to buy without leaving any cent? 5 times. So is it okay? Yes, it is okay. So now, when the robot buys for the first time here, when the robot buys for the first time here, now understand me now, because this is now compounding. This is compounding. When the robot buys for the first time with $20, okay, then you are going to switch off. You're going to come and edit this. You're going to come on trade setting and edit the $20 and put 16. Why are you editing? Because you want the $80 which is remaining to be used to buy the 5 margin calls without a shortage. That's why we are using $16. But first is 20. So we are compounding. Okay? We are compounding. Now, when it comes to compounding, when this trade is closed, when the robot has sold this trade, remember sometimes the robot can buy only with $20, the market goes up, it sells. So it is going to give you 3% of $20. Understand this. Please understand this. Sometimes we can instruct the robot to buy 5 times, but only the robot buys first time with our first buying amount 20, then the market of that coin or the price of that coin, it goes up instead of going down. Remember, our robot buys when price is going down. So sometimes when it buys here, immediately price will go up, then it achieves our 3%. What is going to happen? The robot is going to sell this asset of $20, then it gives us 3%. Are we together? So in compounding, when this trade is closed, whether it's going to give you 50 cents as profit, okay? Whether it is going to give you 50 cents as profit, depending on how much the robot put in, you're gonna take the 50 cents, you are going to add it here. The next trade that you're gonna set, you are going to say $20.20. That as an example. Let's say that the robot has given you 20 cents as profit in this case. So when you next coin, the next trade, you're gonna say 20.20. Then the robot is going to buy this first time. When it buys this first time, you come and adjust again to 16. Are we together? That's how you compound. So you take note of this profit. Then it sells this trade of 2020 as first buying amount. Then it gives you $4. You are going to take $4, you add it to this, meaning to say the next trade that you're gonna take, it is going to be $24.20 as your first buying amount. Are we together? $24.20. The robot buys first time, then you come and adjust it back to 16. Remember the capital that you are using, it is still 100. It did not change. It is still $100. It did not change. So you don't need to add the margin calls. You are still having $100 as capital, but you are completing your first buy. So whether it buys with $20 alone or whether it puts in the whole $100 in the trade, let's say that it buys our margin calls 5 of them. It means the whole capital has been involved. Then when it sells, it gives us $10 as profit. I'm just saying as an example, $10. It means the next trade, you are going to say $30 here on your first buy. You take your profit, you add here. Then it buys with $30. After that, you add it back to 16. We are compounding, ladies and gentlemen. Following. Are you following? If you are following, give me 2. If you are following, give me 2. I'm about to finish. There is the last part that I want us to discuss. The last part. If you are following, give me 2. If you are following, give me 2 in the chat. If you are following, give me 2 in the chat. Okay. So let's finish it up here. Remember our margin consideration. Do you remember? We have only put the drop here. We have only put the drop, but we did not put the capital. How much do we want in there? Okay. So we have discovered that we are remaining with $80, and the robot is going to use $16 to buy these margin call 1, margin call 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it will be buying with one time. Because remember, it's 16. So here it's going to buy one time. So we are going to edit these so that it suits our capital of $100. I put 1. I put 1. I put 1 here. Here also I put 1. So the robot is going to buy one time. So what it means is that when the robot buys for the first time, with $20. Okay? The robot buys first time with $20. After that, we're gonna edit our $20 to 16. After editing that, we save now the new settings. We save. After setting now, the robot will be monitoring this. When the price from where it has bought $20, listen to me, from where the robot has bought the first time with $20, if that price drops, it drops with 0.8, then the robot is going to buy one time. Okay? From point of purchase, first buying amount, when price goes down with 0.8, the robot is going to buy one time. After it has bought here, remember, it is buying here, it is buying with a different price from where it bought when it was buying with $20. Now it started using the $16 now. So when it has bought here one time, the robot will also monitor. When price drops again with 0.8, the robot is going to buy one time. The same applies to this, the same applies to that. That's how the robot buys the margin calls. That's why we say don't trade without margin calls. Because if your robot buys only one time with $200, if price is going to start to go down, it means from point A to point K, your robot is no longer buying. All the money has been used to buy one time. So from here to here, you are in deep floating loss. Your robot is no longer buying. Are we together? So we don't gamble with the market. That's why Royal Q decided to put this type of setting, understanding the market structure and price action. Are we together here, ladies and gentlemen? Are we together? Is anyone having a problem here? Is anyone having a problem here? Okay, thank you so much. It says the explanation is clear. So we are going to save. We're going to save. So what is left when it comes to our signal? Remember, the coin we are having has got So here the setting is okay. Are we together? Here the setting is okay. We want to save this setting now. We are saving it. We want to save. Then I'm going to click save here to save this setting. I'm saving it. It is saved. It is saved. How long is it going to take? Just a moment. Just a moment. It will save. Then we're going to go, oh, abnormal network. Let's try it again. It is saved. Can you see? Here is our strategy. It is saved here. It is under strategy. Okay? It is under my strategy setting. When you come here, when you tap here, you are going to find it. Okay? It is under here. It is saved there. When you tap here, you find it. There it is. Now, the question is, how do you take this and apply it in a trade? How do you take this and apply it in a trade? Let's come to the home page. What is the name of our signal? Who remembers? What is the name of our signal? Who remembers? Who remembers? Who remembers? What is the name of our signal? What is the name of our signal we were using as an example? What is the name? What is the name? No. STRK. Buran is the strategy. TRK is the signal. This one here. Maybe some people came late. We are using this as an example. This is the signal. Okay? This is the signal. Right? This is the signal that we want to set. So we want to take this and apply in that strategy we have saved. So let's go to our Royal Q robot and then we look for this signal. We look for this coin. STRK. We are searching. We come here. We tap STRK. STRK. Okay, here is the coin. So we're gonna tap on it. Okay, can you see I have tapped on it? Now it normally gives you this. You just say, I understand. Okay, then you're gonna land on this page. Please give me attention because I want you to see how do you pick that strategy that you have saved and apply in this coin. Now you have opened the coin, then you tap on create. Just like when you are doing always, you tap on create. Okay, tap on create. When you tap on create, you are choosing single strategy board. Okay, you are choosing this one here. Okay, we are not using the grid board. We are using martingale. Okay, so we're gonna tap there. It's gonna highlight like that. Then we continue with create. When you arrive on this page, I want you to choose this one here. Why? Because this one, it says, feel free to create your own strategy. What were you doing? What were we doing? We were creating our own strategy. So on this one, not this one. Okay? So we're going to tap on this last next. Yes. Now here we are. The coin has opened up. When we have arrived here, then you tap on trade setting. Here. Trade setting. When you tap here, I want you now to see. I want you now to look closely. I want you now to look closely. What are the settings here? What is the difference? What is the difference? Can you see? It means I once traded this coin. That's why it is giving me these settings. You see, it is having 5 margin calls, of course. Our take profit is 2.1. In our strategy, we put 3.01. Okay, so we don't want to use this. We want to use what we have saved. Where do we tap? Where do we tap? Can you see here? Can you type here? Can you type what is written here? Please type in the chat. Type in the chat. What is written here? I cannot see clearly. I want you to help me. What is written here? 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 I cannot see here. What is written here? Please tell me what is written there. What is written there? If you can see what is written. It says choose a strategy setting. Thank you so much. So when you tap on this one, it's gonna take you to your strategy setting. When you tap choose a strategy setting, it will take you here. Can you see how we have arrived here? Can you see? So here we are now. We have arrived to the strategy that we have saved. So we want to use this one. Now, how do we use this one? When you come here, you just need to tap on the strategy. It will open up. Just tap on it. Just tap on it. Tap on it. Tap on it. It will open up. So here what you need to do is to edit your first buy-in amount. That's all. Here you type or you edit your first buy-in amount. Everything here is there. Can you see? Everything is there. We can even confirm our margin configuration here. If we tap on margin configuration, can you see? Everything is there. So the only thing that you need to do, you edit your first buy-in amount to 20. Remember, first buy-in amount to 20. Then after that, you click save. When you click save, now here, if, I'm saying if the signal does not come with first preset buy-in price, what you need to do next, you're gonna click activate. But if the signal is having first preset buy-in price, then you're gonna put in the first preset buy-in price. Let's come and check the signal. Does it have a preset buy-in? Does it have a preset buy-in price? Yes. Here is the preset buy-in price. This is the preset buy-in price. This one over here. This is our preset buy-in price. There it is. It says 1.214. 1.214. Where do we put that? We put it here. Here on first preset buy-in price. 1.214. Am I correct? 1.214. We tap there. Then can you see here? Yes, it says 1.214. Am I correct? Please confirm if I'm correct. Okay. If the signal does not come with a preset price, you just click activate. Then the robot will start to buy immediately. I'm going to explain that. So when you put in your preset price, you click save. Sure, you click sure. So here is the price. Here is the price. Now tell me something. Between this price and this price, which one is higher? Which one is higher? Tell me. Between this price and this price, which one is higher? Which one is higher? Just tell me the top or the down. Which one is higher? The current price is higher. So what do we mean when we say preset price? We don't want to buy at this current price because it's very high. Who have given the signal, they have seen that this price is coming down, is coming down, is coming down. Now they have technically analyzed that this is the price that is good for the robot to start buying. Are we together? So you know what is the difference between preset price and current price. want to buy at a higher price, but we want to buy at a lower price, which is our preset price. So when you have put in the preset price, you click activate. The robot is not going to buy immediately. It will be monitoring this price until it comes down here. Sometimes, let me say this, sometimes you discover that this price doesn't come down here anymore. It goes up instead of going down. So what do? You come and cancel this trade. You don't need to start making noise. No, the robot did not buy. You discover that when you activate, it will be showing 00 here, everything 00, meaning to say it is not trading, it is still monitoring this price to come here so that it can buy. So it may take 30 minutes, it may take 1 hour, you discover that it's not buying. And another signal is dropped. Please set the new signal, come and cancel this one. Take the new signal. Yes. So when it has not picked, cancel the trade and then take a new signal. Remember, you only cancel a trade that was presetted. But a trade that is trading, you cannot cancel it. This one we cancel it because the robot does not pick the trade. It is still waiting for this to come down here. Are we together on preset? Give me one in the chat. Okay, where do you cancel? You still come here. You still come here and tap on preset. You tap there. When you tap there, you don't do anything. You don't do anything. No, you just need to confirm this sure. When you tap on the preset price, then tap sure. That price will disappear. Did you see? Is the price there? Is our preset price there? Is our preset price there? It is gone. So that's how you cancel it. That's how you cancel it. Are we together? So the only thing that is remaining here is to change your strategy mode. Before you click start, change your strategy mode, to which when you tap on strategy mode, you are going to discover that we do have warehouse mode, we do have sub-bin mode, we do have sub-bin mode time settlement. We recommend with the bull run strategy, use the sub-bin mode. Why? When you are trading under sub-bin mode, when the robot buys margin call number 5 and margin call number 5's price goes up, it will sell and give you only the capital that it used to buy margin call number 5. In this case, what capital are we using? We are using $16 on every margin call. So margin call number 5, $16 was used to buy. Then the robot sells this trade, this call alone, then it gives you $1.3. 1.3%. Then it's going to take this 1.3%. It is going to bring here, okay? It's going to bring here to the current price of margin call number 1 to 4. Remember, margin call number 1 to 4, they are sold as 1. It's only margin call number 5 going down. They are sold independently, meaning to say 1 by 1, 1 by 1. So if it buys margin call number 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on how many margin calls you are trading with, this one, it will be sold alone. This one, it will be sold alone. This one, it will be sold alone. But when it comes to these ones, margin call 1 to 4, all of them, they are sold at once. So when it sells margin call number 5, it takes the profit, it adds here so that it can pull the current price, okay? It can pull the average price. Our average price will be created here. When we click create, you will see an average price here. It has been created. So when the robot sells margin call number 5, it will take the profit under sub-bin mode. It will take the profit. It will never give it to you. You won't see it in your revenue details. No, it's going to only give you back your $16. But the 1.3%, it will never give it to you. It is going to pull this average price to come down to current price so that you don't stay longer in the market. Maybe someone is asking, where are you getting the 1.3? Let me put on Sabine mode, then I click save. I'm coming to the end. When you tap on trade setting, you are going to see this. Distributed and take profit allocation is for margin call number 5. When you tap on it, this is what you're going to find. When you tap on it, this is what you're going to find. Can you see the 1.5 I was talking about? Here it is. So here you don't change, you don't edit, you leave it as default. This one is default. You don't change it. Simply means is from margin call number 1 to margin call number 4, the robot sells and gives us a take profit of 3%. But when it sells margin call number 5, it does not use this one as a profit. It uses this one as a profit. Are we together? It uses this one as a profit. It does not use this one as a profit. When it sells margin call number 5, how do I prove that? Let me edit. I want you to look closely. We do have distributed and take profit allocation here because we do have 5 margin calls. But if I put 4 here, I want you to check now what I'm editing the 5 to 4. I'm putting 4 margin calls. Do we have distributed and take profit allocation? Do we have it? Do we have it? Give me an answer in the chat. Do we have it? I'm closing now. Do we have it? We don't have it. So distributed and take profit allocation is for margin call number 5 going down. So if you are trading with 4 margin calls, the robot is going to use this as the take profit. But if you are using more than 4 margin calls, from margin call number 5 going down, the robot will be using distributed and take profit allocation. If I edit here and bring back the 5, you're going to see that this guy and his brother, they are back. Distributed and take profit allocation plus this one, they are back because they are for margin call number 5. But margin call number 4, they use whole position take profit ratio as well as whole position take profit callback. That clear? Now we save. Then now we can click start. We can click start, which is activate here. Then the robot will start doing its work. So remember, if the signal is coming with a preset price, don't forget to put in the first preset buy-in price. Then you click activate. But if the signal does not come with this, don't do anything, just click start. The robot will start buying immediately from current price. Don't forget, your AI margin call should be on when it comes to the bull run strategy. Anybody with a question? I think I have taken a long time to explain this. Anyone with a question? I'm stopping to share now. Do we have questions? We have questions. If you don't edit the $20 to 16, it means you're gonna run short of money for the robot to complete your trade. If you do not edit your $20 after it has bought for the first time, you allow the robot to continue buying with $20. You are going to be short with trading capital in that particular trade. Remember, you are allocating only $100 to that trade alone. Okay? If you are having $40 as capital, you can still trade. you can still trade. You use one shot. I showed you change cycle to one shot. If preset price is not given, click activate. If preset price is not given, please start the robot. The robot will buy at current price. It's not all the signals that are having preset price. If you can check here, you discover that there is a signal that is having price. If you can come here with me, you are going to see that can you see this one? It says current price. This is signal. Can you see? There's no preset here. So when a signal is given, does not have preset price. On the preset, they write current price. It means you have set it up, click activate, and then the robot will buy. Are we any other questions? Let me come back to Zoom. Let me come back to Zoom. I see a hand there. I'm going to pick that hand. I'm going to end with those hands, but I just want to see the questions that are written. When a trade has gone down for so long, that's why we are teaching you how to manage your wallet. We are teaching you how to manage your wallet. So if a coin has gone down for so long, be patient while you are trading new coins. Capital is what matters. So if you don't manage your capital, you discover that all your capital is in one coin and you are not able to trade anymore. So manage your capital. That's why we are saying manage your capital. Don't put all your capital in one trade. Not now, because the market is still going down. Yes. So manage your capital. When a signal, guys, I want you to take note of this. It's not every signal that is sent that you need to trade. Sometimes 4 signals will be sent in one day. It does not mean that you should trade every single signal. Guys, please. You take $40 you put here. You take $20 you put there. You take $15 you put there. No, guys. Manage your wallet. Please, manage your wallet. We give signals, yes, but you don't trade every single signal. Please take note of that. If you activate your AI margin call, it means if the price of the coin that you are trading keeps on going down, the robot will decide when it should make a purchase. It does not put your money quickly in the market. Remember, we have put 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, the margin call drops. So the robot is not going to follow that. It will see when it should put in the money. That's why we are using the AI. So when the coin is dropping a lot, AI is like the shock absorber. It's going to help you how to go down with the price. Okay? Yes, you can start trading with $40. You can start trading with $40. You just need to know what is going to happen because you don't expect magic with $40. Yes, we cannot sing people with small capital. The only thing they should not expect magic because some will be trading with $40 and they want $5 profit in that trade. Okay, so you can set your robot or you can set your trade with $40 as capital. All right, you can make you can use $10 as first buying amount. It depends on the coin. Okay, how many signals should I said already this one? You don't trade every. Okay. When the robot has bought with $20 for the first time, it gives you a message. it gives you a message bell here. Someone is asking, how do I know that the robot has for the first time with $20? How do I know? You need to monitor your robot here, okay? It is your responsibility to monitor your robot, okay? So once the robot buys for the first time with $20, you're gonna receive a message right here. Can you see here? There is an envelope here. There is a bell, actually, not an envelope. There is a bell here on your robot. Here, there is a bell. When you tap on this bell, you're gonna find a message that the robot has bought for the first time. Then you're gonna come and edit your $20 back to 16. Then you save. Then after that, the robot will continue buying with $16. I think I have answered that question. Let me come back here quickly. And then those that are raising hands up, I'm gonna take your hands. I just want to finish what is in the chat. What is in the chat? Okay, how do you know the coin is in profit after you are late to enter? Okay, when a signal has been sent, especially a signal that says current price, it means you are entering the coin immediately. Okay, you are entering the coin immediately. So when a signal is given and it says current price, and the time you are seeing the signal, it is already 5 minutes late. Sorry, 5 minutes late. Don't take the signal, please. If you see a current after 5 minutes, don't enter. When you have edited your first buy-in price, your first buy-in amount 20, you just need to confirm. You confirm and click sure. Then after that, it saves. Then it will be, the robot will take those new settings. Okay, after the robot has bought for the first time, you come and click edit. You edit trade setting. Then after that, it is saved. After saving, the robot has taken those new settings. Okay, all right, I have finished. Let me come back to the Zoom. Anyone with a hand? Anyone with a hand? Anyone with a hand? I didn't. There was a hand that was raised, but I think it has been taken down. Probably I have answered the question. Probably I have answered the question. Okay. Did you learn something today? Did you learn something today? Now I see. I see the hand. Okay. Let me take Temba. Yeah, Temba. I see your hand has been up for some time. Temba, then after that, I'm gonna come to Emma. Then we close. Temba and Emma, then we close. Temba and Emma, we close. Yes. Temba, ask your question quickly, please.
Yes, Lira, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, yeah, I just want to ask something.
Yes, please go ahead.
I think 3 weeks back, I managed to trade some coin, and
Yes.
then I decided to do my own settings. I put all the settings there, everything, all the first buy amount, everything there. I think what is the first price? What is the take
Preset
price? First take price. Yeah, even the preset price, everything was there. Then I activated the coin. Then I waited for the coin. So I think 3 weeks passed, ne? So the coin could not sell. The coin could not sell. So I saw that time now is moving and the coin is not selling. The best option that I can do. Then I went to Binance and I decided to convert that amount on that coin to USDT. And I think I used something like 80 USDT on that coin. But when I convert that amount on that coin to USDT, I managed to get 70 USDT. So I don't know what happened to my 10 USDT. And other thing, what happened to that coin? After a week, I wanted to trade that coin again. I think it was this Monday. When I went to that setting on that coin, everything it was there. The first buy amount was there. All the settings were there. So I don't know what can I do to reset that coin to come back to 00 again, so I could trade that coin again. Because
Okay.
it shows every settings that was there again on that coin when I log in on the same coin.
Okay, Temba, listen to me. Listen to me carefully.
Yes, sir.
When you pick a trade using RoyalQ, don't ever go to Binance and convert the coin back to USDT. If you are going to do it 3 times, RoyalQ is going to freeze your account.
Okay.
Don't do it, because you have signed a contract with RoyalQ that I'm gonna use you to trade for me. So if the market is down for the coin that the RoyalQ is trading, the RoyalQ will never sell it to keep on holding your coin. So if you go to Binance and sell it, you are selling it manually. So you are robbing RoyalQ. So when RoyalQ is time for it to sell, let's say that the coin goes into profit, then it discovers that the coin is not there. What is going to happen? They are going to give you abnormal operation message, meaning to say you are trying to do fraud. You are robbing RoyalQ. So don't do it again. It should be the first and the last. Don't do it again. Allow the robot to complete the trade. If it is not finishing the trade, probably the robot bought only one time. Open margin calls on the coin so that the robot buys more of the coin so that it can sell. Are we together?
Okay. Yes, I hear you, leader. So I just wanted
Yes.
to know for the last time, is it possible that I can trade that coin again to put more
You,
capital
you,
on that coin? So
you cannot trade the coin again because RoyalQ is still monitoring it. Is it still showing red, isn't it?
yes, it's still.
Yeah, so it means that RoyalQ is still trading, but you robbed it. You went and sell it out in Binance. So you cannot trade that coin because it is currently trading. So
Okay.
what you need to do, just pause the coin. Tap on pause and leave the coin. But you never trade it, because the moment you come and pick the trade of the same coin, it will show you that it is already trading that coin.
Oh, yes, it was showing that.
Yes. So you
Okay.
made a
Okay.
mistake. You made a mistake. Then yeah, don't do it again. When you pick another trade, don't do it again. Allow the robot to do its work. Is that okay?
Okay. It's clear. Loud and clear,
Yeah.
leader.
Or before you do anything, ask your upline. Okay. If you don't understand anything, ask your upline. Don't do anything on your own because you are still new in the business. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Emma, ask your question.
Okay, thank you so much. I raised my hand because I posted a question in the chat box, but it wasn't read. I was
Okay.
asking
I'm very
about.
sorry.
It's okay. I usually hear about the fuel fee, but
Okay.
I rarely hear anyone talking about the purchase fee. Could you shed some light on the purchase fee, please? Thank you.
Okay. There is the fuel fee in RoyalQ, but in your exchange in Binance, there is what we call marker fee and taker fee. So Binance normally do their deductions or their charges. They normally take your USDT, but it is in small quantities. You cannot even notice. That's why we recommend that you should at least have a certain amount of BNB, because BNB, it is a coin for Binance. So whenever you are trading, the marker fee and taker fee that are charged for you using the exchange, they charge them using your BNB coin. I don't know if I've answered your question, Emma, when you are talking about the purchase fee. The purchase fee is done in the exchange. So if you are using Binance, Binance takes what we call marker fee and taker fee. Emma, can you hear me? Okay. I think Emma is busy. I'm gonna lower his hand. I'm gonna bring Alan. Is it Alan? Yes. Alan, I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Alan, I'm asking you to unmute. Yes, ask your question, Alan. Alan, we cannot hear you. I've been reporting loss for 3 days. How come you come out of reporting loss? Okay, you just need to add capital and then open more margin calls. If the coin that you are trading is not moving, it doesn't move up and down, because sometimes you discover that the coin is quiet. So opening margin calls on a coin that is quiet does not help, because it will just buy again, then it's gonna go and sleep. Are we together, guys? So when you are opening margin calls, open margin calls on a coin that is moving. It moves, it has got momentum, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. The idea is when it goes down, the robot should buy. When it goes up, at least it should sell that sub-sell. Then it buys again. It should be buying and selling in grade. That is the idea of opening margin calls. But if the coin is not moving, it's better for you to take the capital and open a new trade. We always advise you that. That is if the coin is in deep floating loss. But if the floating loss is not huge, you can open more margin calls on that coin so that it brings the average price closer to the current price. So Alan, what you need to do, open margin calls, add capital, open margin calls, or be patient. The robot is gonna sell. All right? All right, Martha, what is your question, Martha? Martha, I'm allowing you to unmute. Martha, please ask your question. We're gonna end with Martha. Yes. Martha, ask your question. I'm allowing you to unmute, Martha. Please unmute.
I've unmuted myself. I hope everybody, I'm clear.
Yes, you are clear. Please ask your question.
Thank you. There was a suggestion that there was a risk of Royal Q tagging you and actually sort of closing you off because of closing a trade. Now, does that also apply like when a trade is in loss and you decide to close it because maybe it's been there forever and you need that capital to move on with other trades? Can you also be locked out?
No, Royal Q only gives you a penalty when you go into the exchange and sell it. But if you come to Royal Q and tap sell, you agree that I am ready to conceive this sell in reality. Royal Q does not penalize you, no. But it will take its fuel fee. It's gonna charge you the fuel fee.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I just want to appreciate you for being here. I trust and believe that you have learned something today in our training. We were doing the bull run strategy using an example of a capital of $100. The methodology is the same. If you want to use $200 using the bull run strategy, you do the same. You take your $200, you divide by 5 so that you get your first buying amount. Okay? Don't get stuck. Someone is saying, but you were only using $100. What about someone with 150? What about someone with 200? What about someone with 300? You use the same methodology. Take your capital, if you want to use $300 in one trade, take your capital, divide by 5. What are you getting? You want to know how much is your first buying amount. Then the rest, you are going to divide it to the margin calls 5. After getting your first buying amount, then you are going to remain with that balance. That balance is that you're going to allocate it to the 5 margin calls. Are we together? So don't say you have only done 100, you did not do 200, you did not do 300. No, the same methodology applies. We just wanted you to know how do you go about it. Okay? So we are saying even if you're having $50, you can still pick a trade. But how do you go about it? That's what we were doing in the bull run strategy. But remember, the bull run strategy, the whole idea is we don't want your whole capital to stack in one trade. That's why we are trying to say at least trade with a small amount. Yes, if 100 is here, the next day you can pick another trade of 100. Only if you're having good capital, then you can put it 300 here, 400 there, 500 there. I hope you are getting my point. We don't want all your money to remain in one trade. Yet some other days the market is okay, but your capital is still stuck in a particular trade. That's why we are promoting the bull run strategy method. I think you are learning something there. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. I think I have answered all the questions. I did not dodge any question. If I happen to dodge a question, I'm sorry, it was not by intent. Probably it was a mistake. I did not see it. Yes, I did not see it. I'm trying to check, to double check, so that I don't leave someone behind. Okay. Someone says, sorry, I once activated my bot by 121 and I wanted to start the trade and an error came saying not enough funds. Zoom, there is a person called Zoom here. Can I bring you on the microphone? I want you to explain. When you say 121, was it the capital or the money that you used to activate your robot? Zoom, can you raise your hand? There's a person called Zoom in the chat. Do you mind if I bring you on the microphone here? I want to help you. I want to help you. Zoom, there's a person called Zoom. They did not edit their username. Can you just raise your hand? Can you just raise your hand, Zoom? I'm looking for Zoom so that they can come here and ask their question. They said they started a trade with 121. I think it's this one. Zoom, I'm asking you to unmute. Please ask your question properly. I want to get you clearly. The 121, was it your capital or the money that you transferred to Royal Q to activate the robot? Explain to me, please, so that... Yes.
Yes, good evening, and thank you so much for the training and the session. It has been a wonderful one. It is just an explanation I wanted because the day I activated my account, I first withdrew 121 USDT from my Binance to Royal Q.
Yeah.
Then when I wanted to start the trade, then that error message popped up and saying there's insufficient fund. But then in my Binance account, I had about 250 USDT, but inside the Royal Q, it was saying insufficient balance until I had to purchase more fuel for the robot. I don't know, because last time I tried to hear from the explanation of some other tutor, he said that the bot is for 100 USDT, and then the fuel is for 220. That makes about 21 USDT. Thank you so much. That is what I wanted to get.
Okay. Don't mute yourself. Don't mute yourself. Okay. So let me explain something. Probably they did not. Maybe they explained, but you did not understand. First of all, there is $120 that you use to activate your robot, okay?
Yes.
So when you are transferring the 120, we always advise that you should also transfer with the fuel fee one time so that you don't incur double fees. Remember, every transaction they charge, right? Yeah. So you were supposed to transfer all together. If you wanted to have $20 remaining in your asset of the robot, then you needed to transfer 120 plus the $20. So Binance normally charges, I think now it's charging 120, if I'm not mistaken, 1.20 as charging fee. So it means you needed to transfer 142. Then RoyalQ is going to take 120 for activation. Then the remaining will remain in the asset. So when the robot is trading in your Binance, remember, RoyalQ does not have access to the money. It only uses it to trade, but it cannot withdraw if it has made a profit for you. So it comes to your asset, to its asset actually, because it has got access only to its asset. So it will deduct the 20% of the profit that it has made in that particular trade. So if your fuel fee is short, is less than $2, the moment your fuel fee gets to 10, when your fuel fee gets under 10, every time the robot sells, it will be giving you a message reminding you that your fuel fee is going down. But when it gets under $2, the robot suspends the trade. It will never continue to trade. It will tell you insufficient balance. You need to top up.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for clarifying that. I thought when you buy or when you deposit 121, that is all for the activation and both the fuel fee that can trade, and you can use it to trade your trade perfectly.
No, it was just a misunderstanding. Yeah, the 120 is only for you to rent the robot. Then you're gonna need extra 20 for the fuel fee. But remember, the fuel fee, it keeps on running out. As long as the robot is making profit for you, the fuel fee will keep on running out. So you just need to top it up. To those that are building, they don't pay fuel fee because when their team is trading, RoyalQ pays them a certain amount. So they use that as fuel fee. They don't take money from their Binance account. So that's the advantage of people that are building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then another thing, if just small, how much is the cost of the fuel fee per a trade, or how much? Okay, if you trade 3 signals, will you be treated as the whole day you're being charged for the whole day, or you're being charged for percentage of what you've traded?
RoyalQ charges 20% per every sell that is going to make. For example, if your robot is trading, if you have set your robot to trade with 5 margin calls, then the robot sells margin call number 5. It is going to charge you fuel fee for that trade, for that call alone, because it's going to give you the profit. So it charges per profit. So whether the robot is selling 15 times in one trade, every sell that it makes, it will charge fuel fee 20%, depending on how much the profit is. If it is 80 cents, it's going to still charge you 20% of 80 cents. If it is 20 cent profit, it's going to still charge you 20% of 20 cent profit. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, it does not charge per day. It does not charge per trade. It charges per sell. Per sell.
Okay, thank you so much. I think I'm very clear. I've got it right.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please edit your username so that next time I'm able to call you with your name. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yasin from Kitgum.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Yasin. We appreciate your question because I'm sure there are other people also that were having the same question. or they are in the same scenario like you. So they have been get helped because of your asking of the question. So thank you so much. Okay, so guys, I want to appreciate you for participating. I know it's late, but I think it was useful for us to be here. So I want to appreciate everyone who has been in this call. All my leaders who are supporting me from the background. I also really want to thank you for being here with us. Let's meet again tomorrow. That is, if God permits. Yes, let's meet again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We are having a business presentation at evening. So let's meet again tomorrow. Then, yes, on the same platform. Yes, same time. Yes. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. May you have a blessed evening. All the best, guys. All the best. Be patient. The market will come back. I know a lot of us, we are floating. Even us leaders also, we are floating. Okay. So be patient. Get more capital. Put in the market. We are going to harvest big time. Okay. So don't worry about what is happening now. Just remain patient. Remain patient. Yes. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. So thank you so much, guys. Salute you all. Have a wonderful and a blessed night.